And you see some of the changes the Austrians are bringing into the game, and expected to see how Ghana is going to respond to these changes. The interesting bit of it is that they do have in the setup the introduction of a new goalkeeper, the Austrians, and so they have introduced yet another goalkeeper, Florian Weigel. So the second half is really underway here, and Patrick Weimar is also in. So you're going to see a lot of work there by the Austrians and ensuring that at least they continue their energy and the strength back in the first half. So the Black Stars once again come back with a free kick, and so quickly taken by the Ghanaians once again. Not changes made by the coaches. Well, at least you're expecting to see how they're able to work their way up in the game. The Austrians also throwing in into the game. And Warner. So at least you expect to see some bit of changes. And Paul Warner has been introduced into the game as well. The 24th shed. And the ball into the Ghanaian half, and the Austrians are getting themselves out once again. Antoine Semenyo sends the ball back into the box. The Jordan is here to see he can latch on the ball, and is pushed out for a corner kick. And this time is the man who was also thrown into the game is a new player in a 22 shirt. And Austria really doing a lot of work. There's Alexander Pass conceding. And John Nayu on the right foot, ball into the near post, and Ghana looking for an opportunity to hit this one in. But Austria again not out of the woods yet. The Ghanaians have possession. And Ghana also introducing three-shirted again, expecting to see some changes once again from Ghana. Austria looking for some of the run there on the left side for Sabitzer. Now he's got Ajete to contend with. Ajete having the upper hand over Sabitzer. And here comes Alexander Prass.
He came on to replace him. The Austrians have actually made 4 changes. The British, who were struggling a bit, came off for Vanna, and then Weimar also came in for Schmidt, and Weigel also replaced Shagla.
Asking for the press, can't talk about the weather condition really affecting the play of the players anyway, but here comes Sibo for Ghana, and down you have Ajete Ishahaku. Oh, lovely play there, but again that's going to be unproductive on the part of Ishahaku. The session now is going to be throwing advantage to the Austrians. Here comes Prass. And the Austrians are really coming their numbers to enjoy this game. Alexander Prass, 24 years, 25 matches there for Hoffenheim. 3 goals he scored, yet to assist. He's got 2 yellow cards this season. TSG Hoffenheim is where he plays his club football. Shaku has been pretty much quiet. He just returned from injury to play for Leicester. He's been out for a couple of times, and now he gets a chance to come back. Try to get themselves back into the game and trying to push moment forward for changes made by Austria so far. And a long ball forward here for Sabitzer to pick it up. Sabitzer squares one, and that's going to be what? The second goal has come in there for Austria. They worked their way out, and Grigoric eventually get to score. That has been the trademark in the game. Sabitzer really involved in the goal. 31 years of age, Grigoric, 11 goals, 11 matches there for his Bundesliga side. Augsburg has got 3 goals at the side and 1 assist. This season he's picked up 2 yellow cards. And Grigoric making it 2-0 for Austria with the left foot.
You know, Augustine made a point brilliantly that Caleb is not a right back and has the tendency of sometimes switching off in games. And I think that's a perfect representation of that. In midfield, you can get away with some of these things because you have a whole back line ahead of you or behind you. In defense, you're usually the last line. His body language never looked like he had control of that ball. It's almost as if he panicked.
Yeah.
And right after conceding, you can see him put his head on his head. Look, this is a teenager that is being forced to play in a position that he's not used to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so that's the goal scorer there, Michael Grigoric. He started playing his football for Austria under 16 back in 2010. And also played for the Austria under 17 in 2011 and continued with his development with the Austrian under 21. He played 29 games. He's got 20 goals, and from 2016 to date, he's had 72 caps there for Austria with 23 goals. And this goal there makes it 24. Michael Grigoric. The second goal there for Austria. And again, the Ghanaians would have to find a way to come here with a set piece into the middle there. Has been cleared. And what, again, ball given away, and Ghana in trouble once again. Austria in all sort of spaces there to make it 3-0, and interception coming in there by Caleb Hiranchi. That should have been the third goal there for Austria, and a quality run from the man who was just thrown into the game, Patrick Weimer. Seems the substitution really working hard there for Austria. They've upped the game, the tempo, and the fluidity of the game is really going.
I think the mistake seems to have affected Caleb Hiranchi there. It's a bit unusual of him to lose the ball there. Could have easily been 3 goals to Austria and game over. But kudos to him. In the end, he made the interception to prevent the goal.
Again, it's Ghana not trying to move in here. And good play from Semenyo. Trying to dink the ball in the middle there, and Prince Medjugorje now was looking for the spectacular. Derek Horn really having some difficulties there trying to get the ball away from Grigoric. Another ball for Sabitzer to pick it up. Austria winning back possession. It's 2-0 there for the Austrians, and now they should be happy. At least they've been able to get their second goal with a cushion. We also do have Philipp Leinhardt, who's also been introduced into the game. The heart of our defense. And yet again, he's trying to pick the run there of Sabitzer, but not able to do so, and Here comes Yuenchi and Sibo for Ghana. Vigorich on his heels, Chiku. And finds Gary Cole. And it's going to be a huge game for Ghana in terms of what they face back in the World Cup, with Ghana facing England, Croatia and Panama. And this friendly matches becomes a very key part of their team's preparations. While the Black Stars not have the likes of Mohamed Kudus and Inaki Williams. Trying to bank the hopes on Thomas Partey and Antoine Semenyo. And so far, that has not yielded to any success. Meantime, the Ghanaians will have Jordan Ayew looking to find space on the left-hand side, and here comes Semenyo, reaching deep into the box, waiting for a bit of a pass. There is Yuenchi, but Semenyo now out of the box now and is trying to find space. Cohn, Partey, back to Derek Cohn, the left full back, and then finds Partey once again, trying to hold on to the ball, and Partey losing possession to the home side. And Ghana once again having possession, looking to bounce back pretty quickly. Jordan wins it well. Jordan wriggling his way through, looking for Cohn. And once again, the Ghanaians can't find a way in the 18-yard area of the Austrians. Press sends it back. Well, like so, David Alaba and Danso is out of the game. Alaba is on the bench, yet to be introduced into the game. Ghana picking up the pieces here. Partey finds space on the right here for Yuenchi. Looking to turn away Shaku. Here comes Shaku, and then back to Partey, sends it to Sibo. And here's Ghana. Now the Black Stars looking to find some bit of a creating space around the 18-yard box over the Austrians. And here comes the ball possession. 52 there for Austria, 48 for Ghana. And there'll be a lot of chit-chat in the stands now, trying to find a way to get more goals and see if Austria really do have a chance at the World Cup, don't they?
Yeah, I think that they would definitely be backing themselves. Maybe not against Argentina.
And now they have that opportunity now to see if they can get a third, and Ziggy to the rescue of Ghana once again.
That's what happens when you start to open up. Ghana needs to get a goal now, and we're starting to see a lot more guys at the back.
Well, again, it's going to be the right full back for the side. Stefan Posch with the strike. He looked at the goalkeeper, and Chiku not able to block, but Atiziki doing so well to carry the ball away for a corner kick. That was a very direct shot there, straight to the goalkeeper.
I was mentioning that they would definitely back themselves against Jordan, and maybe to some extent Algeria in that group. Maybe the game against Argentina is a bonus, whatever happens.
Corner kick taken once again. It's going to be a third goal, and it's in. Wow, he made it for himself. He got a corner kick, and now he's scored a third for Austria. Stefan Posch. What a game he's having, and the excitement in the stands clearly shows how exciting once again they are. They have never lost a home game in all competitions, the Austrians, since the last 3 years, and the Ghanaians are having to deal with it.
In the past year, there has been a lot of praise for the Black Stars when it comes to their set pieces and how much they've improved. Because I think we scored 6 goals from set pieces since March. And that was one of the key reasons how Ghana qualified for the World Cup. With the introduction of Gregory, the Belgian set piece coach. However, this defending, I think Gregory will be bound his head down.
Absolutely. Oh, the man who scored the goal.
Unacceptable.
This man, Stefan Porsche, is on loan from Mainz 05 to Italian club Como. And this season, he scored just a goal there. 14 matches he's played there for Como. He's just got 1 yellow card. 28 years of age. Very exciting time there for this young man. His 50th cap there for the side, and yet throwing no more players. 4 goals he scored. That's going to be his 5th goal there for Austria. And now they have 3 goals to really enjoy themselves with it. Ishaku. Well, the second half seems to be relatively a different second half there for the Ghanaians, really. Ishaku in the box now. He's found a space. Ishaku! Oh, nearly got a goal there for himself. Fatah Ishaku. At least he makes it a corner kick.
I think it's a goal kick. A lovely bit of play there from Fatah, who I've just not seen enough of. It should have actually been a corner.
Yeah.
I've just not seen enough of him in this second half. But that's the type of quality that he possesses, going past 2 men and having a shot deflected there.
So Grigoric is going to be pulled out of the game, and it's going to be a man who just found himself in the Austrian shirt, in the 17th shirt. It's going to be Chukwemeka. Sabitzer is equally out of the game, and here comes 7-shirted Anatovic. So we give him a chance now to come into the game. And 23-shirted Marco Fredol is out for 25 for Boda. Michael for Boda also coming in. So throwing almost everything into the game. The Austrians.
Very surprised Toto has not made a single change to respond to what has been a very one-sided start of the second half so far. I'm not sure what the plan is, whether perhaps he's already picked his team for the match against Austria and the match against Germany.
Okay.
2 different starting 11s, until perhaps wants to give these players a chance to redeem themselves. Could be the case. That's probably the only reason why I'll think he hasn't made a change yet, because it's past the 60th minute.
Austria. Chukwemeka. First attempt here for the Nigerian, who's currently playing for Austria, for the Austrian team. Once upon a time was with the Aston Villa back in England and went to Chelsea, and Chukwemeka now moves to his national team. Switched it there for Austria, and is back here trying to find a way to get a starting role in the World Cup as well for the Austrians. And Ghana coach Otuado yet to make a change once again after 63 minutes. The Black Stars are down by 3 goals to 0. And the home side seem to be pressing and winning possession, and yet again there's a bit of an extension of the elbow there. The referee initially signaled play to continue, but the player still stays down. And Ishaku again, the underside is also going to be a foul. A little confusion here in terms of the decision by referee Mohamed Aoush.
That was a very... Ooh. That doesn't look good. I think that's blood coming in. Oh, that was a very huge bump to the head.
Patrick Weimar.
I think Weimar just came on.
Yeah, and that's an accidental clash there between him and Sivo. So not pretty good there for the young man. Not pretty good there at all. Bit of a hold up here. It's a concern there for Austria, isn't it? But this is where it started.
Probably need to go off a bit.
Yeah,
and
so
get his nose bandage.
eyes on the ball, and then the eyes and elbow.
Do you think it was intentional? You know, the thing about football is they can make intentional stuff look unintentional. They're very good at disguising that. I think Sibo wanted to leave something on him. There's a bit of movement from the arm. I think it was a bit deliberate. And if there was VAR, there could be some repercussions in there. But yeah, he ended up getting a yellow card.
Gets a yellow card for that. Again, it's very bad tackle there from Sibo, the midfielder, pretty much a it's gone up really. Very typical